Assalamu alaikum my YouTube members. Hope you all are fine. Welcome back to my channel again. Today's lesson is about all four tenses of future. It's Urdu identification, structure, rules and examples. So let's start. So our first tense is future indefinite tense. Its Urdu identification is ta hoga, ti hogi, te honge. For example, you can say that jata hoga, jati hogi, आता होगा, खाता होगा, etc. etc. So its English structure for affirmative or simple tense is subject plus will, shall plus verb first form plus object. So example again was our later one, that वो सेब खाता होगा. He will eat an apple. वो सेब नहीं खाता होगा. So with the addition of not, our sentence is he will not eat an apple. In interrogative, क्या वो सेब खाता होगा? Will he eat an apple? So if we compare all the three indefinite tenses, present indefinite we use s or es with first form of verb. In past indefinite we use second form of verb. And in future indefinite we again use first form of verb with the addition of will or shall. So its rules are: shall will be used with any type of plural, I, we, you, they, or will is going to be used with any type of singular or name or he, she, it. So our second tense is future continuous tense. Its Urdu identification is रहा होगा, रही होगी, रहे होंगे. And its structure for affirmative or simple sentences are subject plus will shall plus be plus verb first form plus ing plus object. So example same as the later one. वो सेब खा रहा होगा. He will be eating an apple. वो सेब नहीं खा रहा होगा. He will not be eating an apple. क्या वो सेब खा रहा होगा? Will he be eating an apple? So if we compare both of these tenses with past indefinite or present indefinite, so in present continuous we use is, am, are plus verb first form plus ing, and in past continuous we use was, were with first form of verb plus ing. But in future continuous we use will, shall plus be plus verb first form plus ing. So rules are the same. With plurals we use shall and with singulars we use will. So our next tense is future perfect tense. Its Urdu identification is चुका होगा, चुकी होंगी, चुके होंगे. And its structure for simple or affirmative sentences is subject plus will shall plus have plus verb third form plus object. So if you see in future perfect tense, the helping verb remains same but with the addition of have with verb third form. So वो सेब खा चुका होगा. मतलब ये कि फ्यूचर में किसी भी आने वाले टाइम में हम जिक्र कर रहे हैं कि वो सेब खा चुका होगा. सो इट्स इंग्लिश ट्रांसलेशन इज ही विल हैव ईटन एन एप्पल. और नेगेशन में वो सेब नहीं खा चुका होगा. ही विल नॉट हैव ईटन एन एप्पल. क्या वो सेब खा चुका होगा? विल ही हैव ईटन एन एप्पल. So its rules remain same. But if we discuss or if we compare future perfect with present perfect or past perfect, so in present perfect we use has, have plus verb third form. In past perfect we use had with third form of the verb. And in future perfect we use will or shall plus have with third form of the verb. So our last tense is future perfect continuous. So in this tense it is also a combination of two tenses. Number one is perfect tense and number two is continuous tense. So we use identification of continuous tense, that is रहा होगा, रही होगी, रहे होंगे, but with the addition of any time. उस सेंटेंस के अंदर कोई भी टाइम मौजूद होना चाहिए. So its structure for simple affirmative tense is subject plus will shall plus have plus been plus verb first form plus ing plus object, then we are going to use since and for. वो 10 मिनट से सेब खा रहा होगा. He will have been eating an apple for 10 minutes. Now this 10 minute is about time. It is not exact time. So we are going to use for here. In negative, वो 10 मिनट से सेब नहीं खा रहा होगा. He will not have been eating an apple for 10 minutes. And in interrogative, क्या वो 10 मिनट से सेब खा रहा होगा? Will he have been eating an apple for 10 minutes? So rules are the same for will, shall and since for. That since is going to be used with exact time and for is going to be used with about time. So exact time, for example, Monday is the name of an exact day. 1990 is the name of an exact year. 9 o'clock is the time of is an exact time. But 2 years, 4 years, 1 hour, it is not an exact time. So if we compare future perfect continuous with past perfect continuous and present perfect continuous, so in present perfect continuous we use has, have plus been plus verb first form plus ing, and in past perfect continuous we use had been plus verb first form plus ing. So here is a comparison of all the tenses. So if you see in past simple we use second form, past continuous we use verb fourth form plus was were, in past perfect we use had with third form of the verb, and in past perfect continuous we use had been plus verb first form plus ing. So secondly, in present simple we use first form of the verb, in present continuous we use is, am, are with first form of the verb plus ing, and in perfect we use has, have plus third form, and in perfect continuous we use have or has been plus verb first form plus ing with the use of since and for. Next, in future we use will and shall plus verb first form. In future continuous we use will be or shall be with first form of the verb plus ing, and in future perfect we use will or shall with the third form of the verb, and lastly in future perfect continuous we use will, shall with the addition of have been plus verb first form plus ing with the addition of since and for. So hope you people enjoy these tenses and learn a lot. So that's all for today. If you like this lesson, give it a thumbs up by hitting the like button, and also remember to subscribe my channel to get my latest lessons right here on YouTube. Happy learning, and I will see you in other lessons.